Live from Knights Complex in Toronto, Ohio, Valley Sports Online presents High School Independent League Baseball tonight featuring the Toronto Red Knights taking on the Steubenville Big Red. Tonight's game is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset, Naples Spaghetti House, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Apollo Restoration, Burt's Hot Dogs, Spuds Parkview Inn, Target Shop, National Colloid Company, Village Sleep Center, IBEW Local 246, The Annabelle and Company, Ace Optical, Valley Converting, Transmart USA, Kappa Recovery, TS Electric, Rehab Plus on Sunset, JC Pest Control, Marcino Enterprises, also brought to you by Testa Machine Company, Steubenville Bakery, Soft Type Federal Credit Union, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Steve's Fish and Chips, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Thomas Auto Centers, Bennigan's, Lanza Villa Royale, Everhart Grove Funeral Homes, Economy Lawn Care, Ohio Motor Group, EGCC, Hauser Furniture, and Gianna Moore's Pizza. Joining me tonight you'll have me, Jason Jenkins, and a special treat, always willing to help us out, and I'm glad he can make it, Coach Ray Suckoch, filling in for our boss, who I call the sports voice of Ohio Valley, Jim Huggins. He's on sabbatical down at Myrtle Beach right now, getting some golf in, going to the ballet, just out enjoying this summer a little bit now. This COVID thing's a little bit behind us. Coach, thanks for joining us.
I'm glad to be here, Jason, and beautiful. The Gem City here, beautiful ball field. Nice night for baseball. Looking forward to it.
And as always, we have engineer extraordinaire Dan the Man Vogel that makes things happen behind the scenes. And we also have a special treat on the sideline today with us down there walking around Grayson's Coach Steve Daly. Coach,
you got me here?
Yeah, you want to chime in a little bit down there?
Yeah, just down here checking out the field conditions and get a good vantage point.
Yeah, and Coach, anytime you anything you have or you want to talk to anybody, just jump right in there. Appreciate
Sounds
you
good.
also coming in tonight. Also up here with us, my new man who helped me out, hooked me up, Kobe Herrick on the scoreboard. I'll be asking him for information on some of the Toronto players. He's up here with a state championship ring. Might talk to him a little bit as we get going tonight. Tonight's game originally scheduled at 6, but they moved it back to 7, which is great. Of course, Toronto, they have the lights here. And it's like Coach Suckoch said, it is just beautiful. The complex is done up beautiful. The lights, playing underneath the lights, the kids love it. And we talked about it before with this COVID thing and ruining their high school season. It's just nice for them to get out and play some ball.
Absolutely. Talk about moving the game back to 7 o'clock. There was rumors up here that they had to move it back to make sure you were here because Dan didn't have no confidence in me handling the night.
No, actually, it was opposite. He told me to stay. He said, I got it covered. Mark Farrell will be calling tonight's game. He'll be calling it. Of course, these games, they've featured one umpire. He'll be calling it tonight from behind a pitcher's mound. And another thing about the Independent League, you'll see, Big Red, they'll bat 11. The rule's a little bit different just to get everybody some playing time. So that's another nice thing. They're going to go ahead and bat 11 players. Toronto just batting 9. As the Red Knights take the field in their red jerseys, white numerals, white letters, white pants with red stripes down the side. And Big Red also in red with a little bit of black outline, black lettering trimmed in white, gray pants down the with no stripes or anything down the side of them. I like those Big Red jerseys a lot. Yes, sir. And if you're watching, if you're listening, you can also watch. Join us on Ohio Valley Sports Online YouTube channel or Facebook Live. For those that can't make it, you can tune in and watch the game. Another added feature that Dan has set up for us. Nice crowd starting to fill in again. And we've done a few games, Coach, in Toronto. These games have been packed. They get a nice crowd. And actually, all of them. The bigger and central games we've done, people are just wanting to see baseball. And, the crowds are coming out to watch them play.
Absolutely. I think everybody's excited. Hopefully we're coming out of this pandemic slowly but surely. Everybody's trying to be safe. But I'm really impressed with the fact that the local coaches just got themselves a little league here to get their kids playing time because they missed their season this year. So,
and as we're about to start the game here for Big Red, leading off will be Johnny Westlake playing shortstop, Zach Smith batting second catching, J.T. Thompson pitching, batting third, Kason Sutton playing third, batting fourth, Kai Fleming will DH, Zach Francis playing right, batting ninth, Cooper Blackburn, Batting sixth, Cooper Blackburn will follow him. Playing second, Andrew Gresko in left. Highcomb Edwards, as we first pitch, strike right down the middle from Toronto pitcher Caleb Lazier. Edwards, J.D. Ellis will follow him, followed by Medley and Ty Pierce. 0-1 count. Lazier's pitch. Down in the dirt, nice pickup, and you're going to see, Coach, this kid catching early for Toronto. He blocks everything. A really nice kid. For the Red Knights, you got Lazier, Caleb Lazier on the hill early catching. Silverthorne at first, Reeves at second, Brewer at short, Walter at third. Next pitch, fly ball, hit the right field. Coming under it easy is Chris Parker for the first out. That was Johnny Wesley, who hasn't played but's coming back out this year. Finish up Toronto's lineup. Wiegand is in center and Sloan is in left. Last time we were here, Dan, how long was that game? It went. We had a pitching duel. Got Toronto and Weird. First pitch to Zach Smith, right down the middle of a strike from Lazier. Now, what year is Caleb? Another fastball down the middle, strike two.
It's early. 5 pitches here, Jenks. It's early, but Lazier's, he's throwing strikes. Getting ahead of both batters that he faced.
And that's the key. Tries to hit him with the curveball, stays inside, 1 and 2. That's the key in these games because, with the shortened season, they're trying to get as many games in as possible. And you got to have pitching because they're playing constantly. So you want to try to get as deep as you can, as many innings as you can. Throwing strikes is a key. Outside, yeah, that one's
threw that about
short.
50 feet.
Yeah, bounce in the dirt. 2-2 count now. They started him out 0-2, and Smith's battled back to a 2-2 count. Outfield playing straight away right now. Lazier's pitch, fouled off, just staying alive is Smith. He'll be followed by Thompson. He'll be a sophomore, but I think was the only player last year out of that group that got playing time for the varsity as a freshman. He's a really good sophomore. Shortstop pitcher. Lazier's next pitch. Down in the dirt. Full count. As we mentioned, and give a shout out early to our man. I call him the real sports voice of the Ohio Valley, Jim Huggins. I'm sure he's listening, and he told me he was going to. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Comes back after going up 0-2, 3 balls in a row, and hits Smith with a fastball on the outside corner, out number 2. Now batting J.T. Thompson. Beautiful day, no wind. I don't see the flag, but
nice day. Nice day for baseball.
Yes, I would say a great day for 2. Starts him out with a beautiful curveball for a strike. Lazier, a righty, facing Thompson, the right-handed batter. Sets him on the outside corner. And just missed a little bit low, maybe 1-1. For Big Red at third base, Justin Banks coaching first base. Darren Hetherington. Next pitch. Down in the dirt, curveball, a little bit low, 2-1. So this is the first batter where he's fell
Coach
behind
Banks.
early.
Coach Banks got that coronavirus beard going.
Next pitch. Thompson pops it up. Shortstop going back. Wiegand, the center fielder, coming in. He calls it. He'll make the catch.
Quick inning for the pitcher.
And so, after a half inning, Big
Very
Red
nice.
3 up, 3 down. At the end of half innings, nothing. Toronto coming to bat.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online. Enjoy going to a place where it seems everybody knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction. The Parkview is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch a game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. The Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades, located in the heart of downtown. At the Parkview Inn in Mingo Junction, you may walk in as a stranger, but you'll leave as a friend.
Who do you call to rid your home of those dreaded uninvited guests? Well, if those guests are pests like bedbugs, ants, roaches, fleas, spiders, yuck, you gotta call JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928. If it's a pest, they can take care of it, especially those nasty bedbugs. JC Pest Control is available 24/7. They are licensed and insured, and they do residential and commercial work. Call them now to get rid of those uninvited pests. JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928.
We're back here ready to start the bottom of the first. Leading off for Toronto, Evan Walter will be followed by Avery Wiegand and Chris Parker. Give you the rest of their lineup here in a minute. First pitch from J.T. Thompson. Tall, lanky sophomore from Bigger as a ball inside. For Toronto, we have Walter, Wiegand, Parker, Will Early, Bryson Miller, Bryant Reeves, Max Silverthorne, Caleb Blazer, Logan Sloan, and Brewer playing shortstop, but he won't be batting, as Miller will be batting for him. Second pitch high and outside, ball 2. Third pitch down and low, so Thompson quickly falls behind 3-0. For Big Red in the field, you got Thompson on the hill, Smith behind home plate. J.D. Ellis at first, Cooper Blackburn at second, Johnny Westlake at short. Next pitch, strike down the middle. Kason Sutton at third, Andrew Gresko in left, Hikem Edwards in center, and Zach Francis in right. Kai Fleming will be hitting. 3-1 pitch. Line drive to right field, down the line.
He's not going to get
Francis
that.
isn't going to get there. On his way to second, Walter. Francis just picking up, and he'll go into second easily with the leadoff double.
That's what a leadoff hitter got to do right there. Sets the table. Hit a nice pitch down the right field line.
And that's a good piece of hitting. We always say, know your count. And 3-1, you're looking for a good pitch to hit, and he caught that pitch and leads off with a double for the Red Knights.
Is Jags doing any golfing down in Myrtle Beach?
Oh yeah, that's what he went down for.
I guarantee he is. He's not listening right now.
Avery Wiegand to lead off bat second. First pitch down in the dirt. J.D. Ellis coming up, playing the bunt at first. Sutton just a little bit in front of the back. At middle infield, normal depth. Hikem shift a little bit left towards left center. Strike on the inside corner. 1-1 to Wiegand. Another kid very impressed with. I'm not sure, he kid from Beaver local, I believe. Works his butt off, man. Nice pitcher, nice center fielder. There goes a run to third. Nice jump. And he's not even close to getting him there. It's a huge jump from Walter. And it takes third easily.
Pitch was up and in. It wasn't real easy to handle. But the runner had a big jump anyway.
So now they can run at third. Nobody out. 2-1 now. Wiegand just wants to put it in play, try to get that run in. Thompson down in the dirt, 3-1. And, not used to seeing JT start from behind like this. They say he'll be a sophomore. He'll be a junior next year. Next pitch, lined out to
get
right.
the run home.
Underneath is Francis making the catch, but it should be enough to get the run in as he hits the cutoff. And Walter will score easily on a sacrifice fly by Wiegand, who does his job. 1-0 Red Knights.
Absolutely. Toronto Red Knights there, they executed well.
Coming up now, Chris Parker. Bat third for the Red Knights. Coach Reeves, Andy Reeves at third. I'm not sure who that is at first. I want to say, who's that at first base, Kobe, coaching? That's what I thought it was. Nick Cheatalk from last year's state championship team.
He's sporting a little bit of the quarantine beard as well.
Next pitch.
Ooh,
Driven to
my.
right. That ball's hit deep. As long
Wow.
as stay when it goes foul. Off the right field fences. He crushed that fastball.
Yes, he did. He was laying on that.
And that's
I wasn't fouled by much, though, Jenks.
No, just barely. And when you're working behind, I mean, that's the trouble you get into where you got to throw a strike and they're just sitting on your fastball. So JT's going to have to start, trying to play a little bit better here early in the count.
Jenks, I'm eating all your candy. You know you got one.
I took one out, all yeah.
All right, okay.
Next pitch. Outside, 2-1. Next pitch from Thompson. Inside corner. Nice pitch there.
Nice
in the
pitch.
location there. 3-1 count, or the 2-2 or 3-1.
It's 3-1.
Next pitch. This ball hit the left field. Going back is Gresko, and he's there to make the catch. So Parker put a good piece, let's just say good metal on the ball, just say good wood. There is in the church league.
That's Andrew in left field. Want to say hello to his grandfather, good friend of mine, Jim Blackburn.
Yes,
Hope
sir.
he's recovering well.
And him and Richie. Richie gave me, Coach, videos of the 1984 next pitch high to Will Early, catcher. 1984 sectional districts regional finals for Steubenville Big Red baseball, and then the next pitch fouled off to the right side. 1983 15-year-old state champions Babe Ruth championship. So during the COVID, when there's nothing going on, that's what I do, sit down and watch some old baseball games back down memory lane.
Well, if it was the game,
cornhole tournaments on ESPN all day with no fans.
Nice pitch on the outside corner, 1-2 for the first time.
you can see
Thompson
Coach Daly
works
been
ahead.
on the. You can see Coach Daly been on the couch watching cornhole. Huh?
And next pitch by Thompson, strike 3 on a high fastball he chased. So he gets out of that inning. Gives up 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on. After 1, Toronto Red Knights, Steubenville Big Red. Nothing. We'll be right back after this.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Be who you want to be at EGCC. Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC. EGCC. EGCC. EGCC.
Be who you want to be
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
In the past 73 years, stores have come and gone. One remains, the first family of furniture, Hauser Furniture. We are rooted in our community and continue to offer quality furniture. We're honest, hardworking, and dependable with unmatched selection, service, and pricing.
We'll start the second inning. Caleb Laser on the hill for the Red Knights. He'll face Kason Sutton, Kai Fleming, and Zach Francis to start off with Steubenville. First pitch to Sutton, high and inside, ball 1. Coach, I was telling these guys, I was watching these games, I'm using my phone on video and clips of some of my plays because they never believed I would fast, so I would play it for them. So here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Next pitch of the curveball.
Oh, yeah. Jenks could move. I remember him playing halfback for the Harding Bulldogs.
Yeah. I started out as a quarterback, and your brother moved me.
Vision.
Next pitch, line in the right center gap, but played very well. His right fielder, Chris Parker, who had shaded over just a little bit towards right, and he caught it in right center.
I thought he had a little action going there until I saw the placement of the right fielder, and it was a good defensive adjustment by the Toronto staff.
And if you look at Toronto, and Parker is way off the right field line. Where are you at there, Steve?
Just hanging in the dugout down here.
Yeah, if you want.
Nice vantage point.
If you want get somebody between batters. First pitch to Kai Fleming outside. Send our condolences to Kai on the passing of his grandfather, a great man, Garfield Hayden. Next pitch a little bit high.
1972 graduate of Steubenville Big Red, Garfield Hayden. Rest in peace.
Great guy, great. And Parker's way off the line. Anything, if he outside pitch and he takes it that way. 3-0 to Kai.
Difference an inning makes. First inning, Lazier was all over the plate, everything.
I'm anxious to see if they give him a 3-0 hit here in this. Not a lot of bunting we've seen so far. Next pitch a little bit high, ball 4. Lazier issues his first base on balls. Bringing up right fielder Zach Francis. Mikey Francis' son there, Coach.
A lot of familiar names to me on this Big Red team.
Oh, yeah. Same thing, right field way off the line. Center fielder shaded just a little bit on the left field side of second. First pitch down in the dirt, Fleming way off early. Thought about throwing down there. Nice pickup. I'm telling you, watch Early back here. He blocks up everything. Francis looking down, getting his sign from Coach Banks. Fleming throw over to first back. He was going to say not a big lead.
5 straight balls Lazier's thrown here.
Now, are you giving him the take here until he throws a strike, or you just let him look?
I'm a free swinger.
Next pitch, line in the right center gap.
It might be
on
trouble.
The run, Wiegand, he can't get to it. Fleming on his way to third. On his way down to second with a stand-up double is Zach Francis. Yeah, as we said, he was shaded a little bit to the left field side of the bag, and that ball was in the gap, too far for the right fielder to get to. So Francis.
Guessed right. They had the hitter hitting. Lazier threw his first strike and ended up in right center.
Up next, promising sophomore Cooper Blackburn. Runners on second, third, 1 out. Top of the second here. Lazier's first pitch. On the outside corner. Strike 1. Blackburn not too happy with that one. Man, I've come to this field. It brings back so many memories playing here so long ago. But we won the state championship in '84 Legion, and we always said Toronto was the second best team in the state. Outside in the dirt, nice pickup by Early. 1-1 count. Names like Chupa, Donnie Raymer, Kevin McGrath, Mike White. Troy Carter from Wellsville came down and played. They were loaded. 1-1 count. Pitch to the righty Blackburn. Outside, 2-1.
Toronto's always had good baseball.
Sean McCart played on that team.
All the way back to Chippy Calder. Before that, the legend, Clark Hinkle.
There you go. 2-1 pitch. Bounce off the plate. Nice pickup by Lazier. Looks a runner back to third. On to first. He'll get Blackburn easily. Well, look, it bounced up off the plate. Lazier had to run off a little bit towards third base. Looked Fleming back easily. But wasn't able to go home. For out number 2. Now batting, Andrew Gresko. Look, if you see Coach Big Red's got numbers like 1 through 19, 1 through 20, except for one player. J.D. Ellis has 50.
There you go.
Pitch flying out to right. Wiegand takes a step back, but played it very well and Resco flies out to center for out number 3 for Steubenville. Strand 2 on 1 hit, 1 walk. No run scored at the end of, 1.5. Toronto 1, Big Red nothing.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
The National Colloid Company has provided specialty chemical blending with exceptional technical service and application support for over 75 years. National Colloid provides chemicals to hundreds of customers and offers services including custom blending, packaging, and labeling. The National Colloid Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Located at 805 University Boulevard in Steubenville, the Sesame Grill serves the finest Chinese and Japanese food. They also have the freshest sushi bar. Eat in at the Hibachi or order online. For pickup, call 740-282-6688. There are many ways you can enjoy the Sesame Grill on University Boulevard. The Sesame Grill is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at ohiovalleysportsonline.com? It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams.
Start the second first pitch. Bryson Miller, DH grounds out to Blackburn, takes it on the hop over to J.D. Ellis for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Jason, you guys were talking before, should he take the pitch or swing in the last inning? You're a baseball guy. What's your thoughts on that? I always thought if the guy's a hitter, let him go.
I'm swing. I coach said I'm a swinger. I'm letting him 3-0. I'm letting him swing, but it better be a pitch that's right down the middle.
Yeah, you got to be looking for something you can drive in that position. And a good hitter will do that. They'll sit on their pitch 3-0, let it go.
And I always tell them, imagine that pitch. You always say, if it's right here, I'm going to crush it. That's the pitch you're looking for.
Right.
First pitch from Thompson, curveball for a strike. Second pitch, ground ball. Filled out by Westlake at short, on to Ellis at first for out number 2.
Look at J.D. Ellis down there working the first base bag.
It's good to see J.D. back. Remember, he tore his ACL in football season last year.
That rehab's tough, man. Amen.
Oh, yeah. First pitch from Thompson, strike on the outside corner to first baseman Max Silverthorne. I did my rehab coach with one of our sponsors, Rehab Plus.
Ronnie Runkle.
Yeah, he had me in that
Robbie
pool out
Runkle.
there. It was awesome. Second pitch, fastball outside corner, strike 2 swinging. He had me in that pool down there, and it was fantastic.
He's got a nice business going.
Next pitch, strike 3, as he just threw the fastball right by him.
Wow, it looked sharp that inning, I'll tell you that, Jace.
Yeah, about an 8-pitch inning as we go to the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. After 2 complete, Toronto 1, Steubenville nothing.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
The J.E. Foster Funeral Home has been proudly serving the communities of Toronto and Smithfield and all of Jefferson County for over 30 years. They are a family-owned funeral home, and they offer funeral and cremation services tailored to meet your needs, and they do so with professionalism, compassion, dignity, and respect. Jeff and Jay Foster would like to wish the best of luck to Toronto Red Knights and all of the teams up and down the Ohio Valley. If you or someone you know would like more information on how their family can help you guide your family in this time of need, please visit their website, www.jefosterfh.com. That is www.jefosterfh.com. Their motto, our emphasis on family carries over to yours. J.E. Foster Funeral Home, a proud sponsor of the Coaches Show.
Yeah, he sure did. We're back to start the top of the third. Big Red will send Hikem Edwards, J.D. Ellis, and I forgot the Medley kid's first name. Okay. First pitch, curveball, first strike from Lazier. And one thing, like I said, we haven't seen a lot of bunting. I would like to see him. He can fly, Coach.
Is Hikem?
Yes, that's Hikem's son. First pitch into the left center.
That's
Coming in, making the catch.
nice play.
Nice play by Sloan.
Nice play.
Logan Sloan, battling the sun, comes in, makes a fine catch. Sloan, he's going to be a sophomore too, right? I like him. He puts good stick on the ball, good athlete. Batting now, J.D. Ellis. First pitch grounder over to first. Bobble. A little bit of time there, and he gets him. That's first baseman Silverthorne bobbled it, but it bounced right up to Reeves. The second pitched it on. Nice job covering first, also by the pitcher.
Absolutely. Lazier did a nice job getting over there, carrying out his assignment. Ball hit to the right side.
So that'll go 3-4-1. First pitch to Medley by Lazier, strike one.
The fundamental baseball, right? Back the guy up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you never know what could happen, get through, and he was there backing him up and made the play.
Pitcher getting over there to cover. Medley flies line drive right out to right field.
Quick
Barely
inning
having
by
to move.
Lazier. He's back in the groove.
Will fly out to Parker. So that's a quick top of the third.
There you go.
For the Big Red, no runs, no hits, nobody left on after 2.5. Still Toronto 1-0, and right now joining us is a member of Toronto's state championship baseball team. He's working the scoreboard tonight, coming back, playing for Teal College.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kobe Herrick. Thanks for joining us, Kobe.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You know, we got to cover some of your games towards the end of the year last year, and to us it was just magical. The feeling of, you guys had with the whole town coming to support you, and being able to pick up those 2 victories at the semifinals and finals. What was that feeling like?
We started out the season rough. I was injured there for a little bit. Nate was banged up. Had a couple kids come in and out. Start of the season wasn't looking good, but when we got everyone back together, everything back to normal, we knew something special was going to happen. We've been working at it since we were in Little League. I mean, we were always all together. Every sport. I mean, the whole run was just amazing.
And I could tell, to me anyway, I remember like yesterday being down in that tunnel before the game. Like, you guys had to wait to go hit, but you could sense there was no nervousness, there was no tension. You guys knew. I mean, you were there with a mission. And it just felt like, we're here and we know what we're going to do.
Yeah, we were comfortable. We knew what we were going to do coming in there, and we knew we were going to get the job done for the city.
Yeah, and it was a great job. And, like I said, the city pride and, all the people hanging around, that had to be great.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Now, how I know, I'll get to you after this. First pitch grounded to shortstop. Westlake on the first for Ellis. As that was Caleb Lazier, the pitcher, 6-3 for the first out. You'll have Lazier, Sloan, and Brewer. Bottom of the order for the Red Knights here in the third. Tell us what you're doing now. I know you're going to Teal, and weren't able to play this year, obviously, because of the COVID. What were some of the things that coaches had you do, while you weren't able to play?
I started off the fall on the football team and, work out the football team. Then every now and then I'd squeeze in some baseball. And then picked it back up during the winter, baseball. We went down to Florida for our first trip. Played about 8 games, got back, and that was it. We were told season, got to go home.
First pitch outside to Sloan. Second pitch called strike there, 1-1 count. Are you going to do both football and baseball there? Or
Yeah, I'm
okay,
hoping
nice.
still.
1-1 pitch, fastball down the middle, swing and a miss by Sloan, who, like I said, he puts a good stick on the bat. I've seen a couple of these games, and it seems like every time up, he puts the ball in play. Next pitch, nice miss on the outside corner there. 2-2 now. Let me ask you, what's the difference, coming from a great program with Coach Perkins, who I played with in college, and the Teal program? Outside pitch swung on for strike 3 as Thompson gets his 3rd strikeout. But what's some of the differences or some of the similarities between like the Teal program and what you went through with Coach Perkins?
It was more of a lot of similarities. I mean, a lot similar. Coach Perk was a great coach. I mean, he's got a great tradition going down here. He knows what he's doing. And go right in Coach Shalley's program up there. It was just almost like being back at home. Takes great pride in everything. I mean, everything we do. It's all family oriented.
First pitch to Brewer on the outside corner. Well, Kobe, thank you for joining us, and thanks for helping me out here with some of the names I didn't recognize. And good luck in the future. It's
Yes,
Kobe
sir.
Herrick, state championship baseball player for Toronto Red Knights.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Second pitch on the way from Thompson. Fastball outside corner, swung on, missed. Now, who's this batting for Toronto right now? Okay, we're at the top of the order. That's right. Brewer's not batting. Moyer drives the next pitch to the left center gap. Hikem Edwards coming over. Both, they look like they were a little bit confused.
Wow. Both players look like they held up on that, Jenks. You're right.
Yeah, they looked at each other like, that ball is perfectly placed in between left and center. And you would expect both of them to take off on the run. They just looked at each other like, you got it?
Yeah, that was a catchable ball. Well hit, but it was catchable.
Yeah, it hung up in the air. But instead it turns into a single for Walter, bringing up Avery Wigan, who flew out to right field last time. Thompson's first pitch, strike on the outside corner.
Plays like that last ball was hit the outfield, makes you wonder. These kids didn't have much time to prepare for this season.
Exactly, and they're
sitting
young.
out all spring and probably just a couple weeks before I'm back on the field.
Next pitch, same place, outside corner. You're right, Coach. And, they're young. None of them have had varsity experience before. They're younger kids. Edwards will be a sophomore. Now, Gresko is a little bit older, but didn't play much of the outfield last year.
They still know, though, that one of them got to take charge. That's all.
Next pitch inside, nice block there. All right, Zach Smith with the ball in the dirt. He tried to come inside. 1-2 count to Wigan. Walter is now 2 for 2 with a decent lead off of first base. There he goes. Outside pitch, throw down to second. Is not in time. So Walter with his second stolen base of the day. Stole third back in the first
That
inning.
was an interesting play there.
He got a good jump. And he's got some speed. 2-2 pitch just on the outside for ball 3. Full count. Infield playing straight away. Edwards shaded towards left a little bit. Gresko more towards the line and way off the right field line. And the next pitch in the dirt, ball 4. Nice block once again by Smith, preventing Walter.
Both
hitting
catchers
third.
doing a nice job, Jason. Both catchers really getting down, blocking the ball when the pitchers have struggled.
Yeah, Walter had thoughts of going to third, but Smith was able to keep the ball in front. That's huge, keeping runner off first and third now. 4 still on for Parker. Flew out to left his first time up. First pitch, foul ball off of Parker's leg. Remember, he flew out to left, but the pitch before that, he crushed one foul off the right field fence. I'm really gutsy, Steve. I do daring stuff, Coach Daly. Like right now, I call it pickoff play at first base.
Just try to get the runner advancing to third, get a little action going.
Well, I'm calling a pickoff play if he takes it and try to get him to run. It's a third out. 1-1. As on second, Walter with a huge lead. Thompson steps off to scare him back. Both runners with big leads. The next pitch from Thompson in the dirt. Another nice block by Smith. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1-0, bottom of the third. Red Knights with runners in first and second, 2 outs. Huge lead once again for Wigan off of first. Thompson steps off. Now taking that chance up is a bad throw and it's down the line. 1, maybe 2 runs scored. Outside, 3-1.
JD been staying outside here last 2-3 batters here. Can't find the plate.
And you got to be careful here. 3-1 hitter's pitch. Huge lead once again off the first for Wiegand. And one pitch inside corner.
Oh, my.
They'll take that full count. Reynolds will be moving. Thompson in the stretch. Turns, looks the pitch. Ground ball to second. Blackburn down. Bobbles it again, and the runner will be safe. Runner coming home. Throw to the plate, and he is safe. Excellent hustle by Walter, who was running on the pitch, and once he bobbled it and bobbled again, Coach Reese just had him keep going.
Absolutely. Great base running, great coaching down there at the third base line.
So Walter scores his second run in the game. 2-0 lead for the Red Knights. Runners on first and third for Will Early, who struck out swinging last time. There goes the runner. Ground ball in the hole.
My. Hit him where they
Very
ain't.
nice job once again. Another run will score. He's on his way to third. Gresco gets the ball in the short, but that's just excellent fundamental baseball. They call it a steal. The shortstop breaks to second, and the ball is hit right where he was standing.
Yes, absolutely. Great job by the Toronto team.
Early on down to the first. Parker goes all the way to third. Wiegand scores. It's now 3-0 Toronto with 2 outs. Bryson Miller at the plate. Miller EHing for shortstop Brewer. Grounded out to Blackburn's last time up. Runner goes again. This ball hit up the middle. Wesley, nice play by Blackburn on the throw to first, but not in time. As the ball went up the middle, shortstop Wesley wasn't able to get to it, but Blackburn was right behind the bag in the grass. Fielded it, turning through, but just not enough time. So an infield single for Bryson Miller placed the third run of the inning and fourth of the game for the Red Knights.
A hit's a hit, right, Jason?
Yep. Grant Reeves fouls one off. And that's what you always say. You can't make those errors. They come back to haunt you.
Yep.
Reeves grounded out to short last time up. Pitch from Thompson, fouled off. Over into the crowd in right field. One thing we won't have tonight, Jags, we always say when those foul balls are hit, it's like he's rooting for him to hit a car. 0-2 pitch, inside. Look, he tried to throw a curveball, but it didn't break. Now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Thompson. Fouled off, just barely got a piece of it to stay alive. Was Reeves. We said a beautiful day out here, not too hot. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, blocked by Francis. 2-2. Little things like the air, and then the ball hit between left and center. It should have been caught. The inning would have been over. Full
Ain't
count
that the
up.
truth? And that's how the baseball game goes,
Yep.
too. Extend the inning.
Full count, runners will be moving again. There's a pitch. Ground ball to Blackburn at second. Fields it, blobbles it again on to first. In time. Just in time as he got the out. But for Toronto, they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 Big Red Air. After 3, Red Knights 4, Big Red nothing.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T wireless network. Remember, don't text and drive, it can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
Now there's a form of transportation you can trust. Transmart USA. Transmart USA is in need of drivers. Transmart is a non-emergency medical transportation company servicing 3 states looking for qualified drivers with an excellent driving record. Maybe you're bored with your current job or retired and looking for something rewarding to do. Well then, give Transmart a call today. It's toll-free, 866-693-6900. Remember, a background background check along with a DOT physical and drug testing are required. Get on board with Transmart USA today. 866-693-6900. A proud sponsor of Ohio Valley Sports Online.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
Top of the fourth. Ty Pierce leads off ground ball. First pitch right to the first baseman. Silverthorne on tags it back. Another quick start.
But that ball killed a lot of worms going down to first base, I'll tell you that.
Look at one of my tee shots.
Danny Vogel's tee shots.
Back to the top of the order, Johnny Westlake. In the first inning, flew out to right field to start the game. First pitch, line drive into center, and it's going to drop in front of Wiegand for Big Red's second hit of the game.
I think that Westlake's seen two pitches. One he flew out, one he singled.
Yep. And Johnny has some speed. He coached his sister in softball, and I remember him being about 4'4". Now he's taller than me. He'll be a senior this year. Didn't play last year, but's coming back out. Gets a nice lead off of first. Throw back over to first, back easily standings Westlake. And the sign of a pitcher doing very well is, you look at when they batted again, and these guys haven't batted since the first inning. We're in the fourth, so Laser doing a nice job on the mound.
Real nice job. This Laser name goes way back. This Laser name goes way back in Toronto.
Yes, it does.
Way back. I remember a guy older than me was a heck of a baseball player, Denny Laser.
That was before my time.
No, I think he was right before Chippy Coulter. Yeah, he was before my time, too.
Squaring the bunt, Smith. Pulls the bat back. Westlake on his way down to second. There's a throw. Not in time. He's going to get in there with the stolen base. The first pitch was a ball high as Smith just squaring the bunt to move him. Let him get a good jump down to first. Maybe cause a little interference with the catcher. I haven't seen them bunt yet in the games we've done so far.
Thing of the past.
Yeah, this and the pros. We were talking about that at work. How the pros
Thing of the past.
Nice pitch on the outside right corner by Laser. I get so mad at the Pirates. They'd be down by a run. Leadoff guy on first, and I'm wanting to bunt him over and hit to a double play.
That's not the only thing the Pirates do wrong.
Next pitch, curveball over the
Big
plate.
bender.
Nice curveball there.
I like the way both teams are playing. Both teams are running the bases. Both teams are hitting the baseball. Not all hits, but they're swinging the bats and they're running.
Yeah, Big Red's putting the ball. They've only got one strikeout, so they're putting the ball in play. They're just right at them. Toronto's making the plays where Big Red's had a couple of miscues. Next pitch, curveball into dirt. Nice block by Early. 2-2.
There you go again. But with the catcher, Jason, being clean behind the plate.
Yes, he is.
Knocking everything down.
And he, another thing I was telling Dan last game, I'd give these guys credit because the last game was a marathon. The game before was pretty long. He's the only person I've seen catch for Toronto. And on the other side, Smith's the only catcher I've seen for Big Red. So these guys are putting some work in.
They're young. They want to play.
Full count now to Smith. Now will Laser dare throw that curveball. Let's see. 3-2 pitch. Fastball outside, ball 4. Oh, no, that's it. Like I say, he was standing there. And that's just the second walk in 4 innings by Laser. Bringing up pitcher J.T. Thompson. He's looked down for his signs from Coach Banks.
Big Red got a runner in scoring position. They didn't have one last inning, but they had one the first inning. Failed to get anybody home yet. Need a hit.
Throw, Westlake
Ooh, nice
Just
play.
gets back.
Nice play.
And I don't know, Kobe, I'll ask you this because just watching that, it reminded me of those games up in the States where they had runners in scoring position. Do you guys work on that a lot? Because it's the best pickoff play at second I've ever seen. I mean, it worked. And it almost worked again right there. So every day you guys, there it is again. This time Westlake's in a little bit easier. But was it the semis or the state championship game that they picked off 2 players? Semi. I remember that. I mean, that was like, wow. And it took them out a huge inning, possibility of huge innings. First pitch now, laser to the plate. Strike on the outside corner. See my man Royal Mayo down in the crowd, Coach.
Where's the big roll?
He just walked down over this way, him and his son. Wait till you see his son hit. Boy, he's like 8, 9 years. He has him hitting like 250 balls a day. And that's in the off season, 500 in the summer. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. As Thompson tried to pull that pitch, you got to take that the other way. It was a beautiful pitch on the outside corner, and he opened up a little bit. Quickly 0-2. Throw over to first. Back in time. There's Smith. And I like that laser, not afraid to throw.
Yeah. He's doing a nice job on his pickoff moves, too.
Outfield, center field straight away, left playing straight. Right field still way off the line. If something goes down there, it'll be running for days. Curveball, just a little bit high. Nice eye right there. That's kind of hard to take. Just missed on the bender by Laser. Decent lead off a second for Westlake. Stretch from Laser to pitch. Fastball, chopped down the third, in the hole. And he's going to send him. He's waving Westlake. Here comes a strong throw from left. Throw at the plate. He's safe. Throw down to second. And he is going to be out at second as he tried to advance. Nice job by Early. Didn't have a play at third. Looked down to second. And throws out Thompson trying to advance.
Really smart play by Early. I'll tell you, I thought he was going to go to third. But he checked up and went to second and made a bullet throw and right there on the money.
So Big Red does get a run there, and have a runner on third, and Smith. Wesley comes around the score.
Timely hit
on the Thompson single. I'm going to bring up Case and Sutton, who flew out to right field the first time up. And you can't take anything with Thompson trying to hustle. He's seen the ball over the cutoff's head, but Early just made a nice play. That was the only play he had. He went directly down to second. Next pitch. Letter high, strike for fastball. 0-2 quickly to Case and Sutton. If you're Sutton, you just want to try to get this ball in play. Toronto's got everybody back still. They'll concede the run. And Sutton does a nice piece of hitting right there.
Put it right where he needed to.
Absolutely. Timely hitting for Big Red. The last two batters to finally get their runs in there.
I don't know if it was a curveball or just a fastball on the outside corner, but he late, swing and takes it to right where the pitch was at. And Sutton on base.
It's really good to see the young kids deliver, boy. I tell you, these kids haven't played much ball, and getting a great opportunity here.
Man, Sutton
wow, I thought he had him.
He's got to get dirty on that because he had a huge lead. Laser's got a nice number for
I'm right down here on it, and you need to get down, get back in there.
Steve, he was a little lackadaisical going back into the bag.
Laser in the stretch. First pitch to Sutton. Driven up the middle, but played perfectly. There's a shortstop, Brewer, who is basically right behind the bag, makes a play steps on second for out number 3. But in the inning, Big Red, 2 runs on 3 hits. Nobody left on, or 1 man left on as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Toronto 4, Big Red 3.
Ace Optical in downtown Steubenville will save you money. Great service, great selection. Just bring in your prescription and save. Check us out. No matter what your style, at Ace Optical, we've got your look.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Talking today with my good friend, Dr. Robert Runkle, who happens to be a doctor of physical therapy. What separates, in my opinion, Rehab Plus from any other physical therapy facility is your aquatic pool. And correct me if I'm wrong, yours is the only one in the area.
That is correct. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the actual same pool that we use, and James Harrison did his rehab in it. What's unique about our pool is you're in it one-on-one. There's an underwater treadmill, and that works wonders for any type of lower extremity, low back rehab. Another thing that is very important with the aquatic therapy is the temperature of the pool. If it's too cold, it will aggravate symptoms, such as arthritis. Too warm, and you're doing too much of a workout, patients can overheat. So we keep ours at what National Arthritis Foundation recommends, 94 degrees.
This may sound silly, but does a healthcare provider allow for access to that pool?
Most do.
Here's the phone number real quick, folks. It is 740-264-0772. Dr. Robert Runkle is a good friend, and I can guarantee he'll help you feel better. Give him a call, and this is from Rehab Plus on Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville.
As we start the bottom of the fourth, Max Silverthorne puts a ball. Made a nice play. Cooper Blackburn over pitcher's head, heading towards center. Blackburn was able to get to it, but going towards center, not able to put anything behind his throw to first. So
right,
another infield hit.
Going away from the bag, he's a young kid. Couldn't make that strong throw that he needed. He had a step in the center field.
Silverthorne will be placed by, I think that's Kobe Saylor at first. I'm not. First pitch, McCabe Lazier inside from J.T. Thompson. Joining the dugout now. And another state champion, Nate Carafa, come up in here. Maybe we'll talk to him a little bit.
Here, come on over here, Nate.
Innings. We'll get him between innings. We'll get him now or between innings?
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to him. He's more wonderful than me.
Second pitch outside, 2-0 to Lazier. Nate, of course, very key for Toronto in that state championship run now. Starting center fielder for the Buckeyes, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. And I'll ask Kobe, I'll ask you the same thing. Just, run us back through that magical feeling, of that final out in the state championship.
Oh, I couldn't even describe that final out. That was crazy. I remember throwing the pitch, and then just after it, just everybody being in the dog pile and everything.
Yeah, we were able to cover a couple of those games, and it was just phenomenal. Next pitch, 3-1 count, fly ball to right, coming in, Blackburn going out, and that ball's going to bounce in front of the right fielder, Francis, and the runners up Vance on a single. He couldn't do much coming from first to second because he didn't know if they were going to get to it, but when it dropped, Saylor on his way to second, Lazier with the single down at first. I asked Kobe, too, there's Coach Bank goes out to talk to JT here. I asked Kobe, I'll ask you too. When we were down in the tunnel with you guys before that game, and you just had the feeling there was no nervousness, no tenseness. Everybody was loose, and ready. It seemed like something special is going to happen here. Take us through that feeling, what you guys were thinking down there.
Yeah, we were probably as loose as any game that we played that whole season last year before the state championship game. Even I know we had wasn't a rain delay, but the first game before us went a lot longer than one extra innings. Yeah. Yeah, we were real loose before the game. It was a lot of fun.
Up next, Logan Sloan. Struck out swinging for us. Tomabi squares the bunt, gets a bunt down. Nice bunt down. Throw down to first. Blackburn just getting there and just gets him in time. As Sloan dove into first base. Good hustle. Nice bunt, and that's the small ball I've been looking for as they move runners over to second, third with the sacrifice bunt. Nice Sloan for out number one. We'll go back to the top of the order. Evan Walter is 2 for 2, singled and doubled. Now tell us about what's going on. I know your season was cut short down there at Ohio State, but just run us through what it was like before the COVID canceled everything.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to play the whole fall. And we got down. We ended up playing 13 or 14 games before our season got canceled. We went down to Florida a couple times. Georgia, Tennessee, so we got to play down south a little bit. And just right before we were about to come back to Columbus, it canceled.
Second pitch there, down low, 2-0 to Walter. But you got a base open here, you can afford to walk. What do the coaches tell you to do? With this time off, to stay prepared.
So today we just got word that we're allowed to go back to campus soon in July. That we're all going to go back, start working out with our strength coach and stuff.
Is that
and just
all athletes are allowed back?
they're sending teams back at a time. So football team's already there, basketball team's there, and then they're doing fall sports, then winter, then spring.
Is that individual schools made, or are they doing is that a Big Ten thing?
Honestly, I think it's individual schools, yeah. Just however the athletic department wants to do it.
We got a 2-2 count here as Thompson fell behind 2-0, but 2 belt high fastball evens the count. Runners on second, third, 1 out to Avery Wiggin, who's walked and flew out to right. 2-2 pitch, outside and high, full count. Now, you go deep. I can't remember. I could have swore I seen a video of you going deep in the fall games.
I hit 1 out down in Nashville.
That's what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was fun.
My man Jeff Wilson had it on Facebook. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4 low. Just missed. That'll load the bases. Bringing up now center fielder Avery Wiggin, who's grounded out and flew out.
What are you doing with your time now, Nate?
I just been working out a lot. Yeah, just being up at the field every day, lifting, working out.
Strike outside corner there. I mean, what words of advice do you give to these young guys coming up who haven't seen a lot of varsity time in this red knight uniform?
I mean, just follow like the game plan. Just this like summer ball has really helped them. They're getting a lot of reps out there, and it'll translate to next year.
Curveball outside. Well, thank you, Nate, for your time.
Yeah,
Nate Carafas,
no problem. Thank you.
former Toronto Red Knight, Ohio State Buckeye center fielder. 1-1 to Wiegand, bases loaded. Pitch, grounded down to first, knocked down by Ellis. He's going to come to the plate, and they get him in time. Nice job by J.D.
Real nice recovery by the first baseman Ellis down there. Got down on the knee, knocked the ball down, made the smart play, sharp play to home.
Yeah, once he, knocked that down and fell down a little bit, I wasn't sure he was going to be able to get up in time, but he did a good job preventing another Red Knight run. So now we're down to 2 outs, bases still loaded for Chris Parker, who's flew out to the left and got on air in the third inning. Scored one of the Red Knight runs. 4-2, bottom of the fourth. Toronto ahead, but threatening once again with the bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch from Thompson. Fouled out a play left field. Nice swing kind of late. I'm not a big fan. I know Mark has done this and a couple other of the umpire behind. Another ground ball to first base, scooped up by Ellis. So he takes himself and getting out of that inning.
That was big right there, Jenks.
J.D. Thompson gives up 2 hits, 3 men left on, no runs after 4 complete. Toronto 4, Big Red 2.
The Steubenville Bakery has the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley. They're open Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It's been a tradition since 1937. They are located at 525 South Street. That's Steubenville Bakery, the best Italian bread and hard rolls in the Ohio Valley.
A pioneer of casual dining, Bennigan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Bennigan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature cocktails. Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Bennigan's even has delivery service, and the number to call 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Bennigan's.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
This high school event is brought to you by AT&T on Sunset via the AT&T wireless network. Remember, don't text and drive, it can wait. AT&T on Sunset is a proud sponsor of this high school event.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at OhioValleySportsOnline.com? It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams.
We're back here. Top of the fifth for Big Red. It'll be Francis, Blackburn, and Gresco going against Lazier, who's still in there. First pitch. On out, right fielder coming in, making the catch easily is Parker for out number one. Another first pitch out, Coach.
It's Lazier's pattern here. He's done it every inning except what? The one.
One, yeah, the last inning. That warning track power.
And he gets that first pitch over, first strike. I'll tell you, I like this kid.
I got stuck at third. We lost 4-3. Next first pitch to Blackburn swinging. Lazier working again. Once again working ahead. First pitch strike, foul ball. Second baseman Cooper Blackburn. I don't know if we'd see him on the hill or not, but I like when he's on that mound. Next pitch, curveball.
Does he throw as hard as his uncle, Little Smoke?
He throws, you mean Chris?
Yeah.
He throws way harder than Chris. Todd threw harder than Chris.
Todd, that's what I'm saying.
Todd's his dad.
Oh, Todd's his dad? I thought
Yeah.
Chris was his dad.
Chris has daughters and they're pretty good softball players. One just graduated. One will be very, very good this year for Steubenville Big Red.
Todd threw the heat.
Todd threw the heat. When Big Red and Todd pitched, Big Red didn't lose. That was the old saying. Curveball in the dirt. Nice block by Early. 2-2. Once again, shout out to our man Jags Huggins, the voice of the sports voice of Ohio Valley, on vacation. Hope he's listening in. Next pitch, Blackburn flies out to center, moving towards left Wiegand underneath it for out number 2.
I hope he's hitting fairways.
He's probably at the ballet.
Again, Steubenville's putting bat on the ball, but unfortunately right at Toronto players.
They're right, because still, Lazier threw 4 2/3, only has 1 strikeout, but they're hitting it right at them. And then when they are putting it in play, Toronto's making the plays. They pop up right side. Silverthorne coming over, but not able to get to it. It's a nice hustle by Lazier, too. Because I don't want to jinx them, but the Red Knights, no errors through 4 2/3. Gresco is only his second time up. First time up, he flew out to center field. So when you're batting in the second and the fifth, next pitch outside corner. Oh, just missed. 1-1. Nice pitch by Lazier, even there on the miss.
I got to do a little house cleaning on that plate for these pitchers.
Outside high and tight. And I started to say something about that before. I like, if you're going to have one up, I want them in uniform behind the plate because there's been a couple plays where balls have been down the line. You can't tell if it's fair. The plate doesn't get clean, and I would prefer, if I was coaching, strike 2 on the outside corner, 2-2, for them to, hey, just put the gear on and come behind the plate.
Umpire don't want to hear that. He don't want to put that gear on.
It's okay. He's being paid very nicely. 2-2 pitch, chopped on the third. Off the third baseman, Walter picks it up on the first, but not in time as Gresco fast enough to beat it out. And like I said, I didn't want to jinx him, but I just did. There's the first Red Knight error. Bring up Hikem Edwards, who flew out to left. Well, like I said, it happened a couple one game. It went against Toronto. We were high. There was a ball down the right field line that we could see that was foul from here to Toronto. Coach Tim Provenzano after the play said that was foul, but he called it fair because you just can't tell from out there. Over the first, Gresco dives back in easily.
He's determined to get somebody. He got a quick move to the base.
Yes, he does. I want to ask you about that, Nate, too. Pitch on inside corner. I was asking Kobe, Nate, just your pickoff plays last year in the state semis. And then just watching him tonight, it reminded me it's the best high school pickoff moves I've seen the second. 0-1 count. Pitch from Lazier. Outside just a little bit, maybe a little bit high, 1-1. Those were huge turning points in that game last year, too, man. Takes the sails right out, wind right out of their sails. Gresko with a little bigger lead off at first this time. See if he's going. Lazier in the stretch. And he got caught leaning. He was going. And he dropped the ball. He was
I think first baseman holds on there. I think he had him.
Yeah, me too, Coach. I think he was out.
Actually, the umpire went to go out, and he saw the ball. He started to stay out, and he dropped the ball. So he got caught leaning. He was going on that pitch. There's a little bit more tentative this time. Throw back over. He dives back in easily. One count, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. Gresko on lean off first. Lazier in the stretch, throw to Edwards. Strike right down the middle. 1-2. Yes. Edwards wants that pitch back. That was right down. Gresko a little bit bigger lead here. See if he's going on the 1-2. They're looking for a curveball, maybe something dirty. He got caught leaning again. This time he got in. Lazier thought he had him as he started off the field, but he just made it.
So did the infielders. They were all leaving.
As you said, Curry, he's got a really nice move, not only the first but also the second. But it's not shying Gresko, and you get that same lead. There he goes, 1-2. Edwards chops a high chopper down the third. Good Wills, you better get it over there. And just in time, he gets it. Nice play by Walter over to Silverthorne for out number 3. For Big Red, no hits. 1 Red Knight error, 1 runner left on. After 4.5, Toronto 4, Steubenville 2.
So you're driving the kids to school and you have to turn up the radio just to drown out the horrible sound your car's making. Who knows what you need? You're driving along without a care in the world. Then you notice the engine light comes on. Who knows what you need? You dread having to stop at red lights because your car sounds like it's screaming in pain. Who knows what you need? Napa Auto Care Center in Wintersville knows what you need. They're an established and reputable shop. They know engines, transmissions, brakes, alignments, and anything else your vehicle needs. They know what you need. Do you need the number? 740-346-2120.
Ohio Motor Group has 3 locations, Steubenville, Bridgeport, and St. Clairsville. Let Ohio Motor Group show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. They believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating every customer right. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find a car that is fit for your budget. Ohio Motor Group, with 3 locations to serve you. Check them out right now, ohiomotorgroup.com. Find your next ride.
Are you looking for relief from everyday ailments? Are you tired of looking for relief and never finding it? Ohio Valley CBD and Wellness, located at 2199 Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, offers a wide variety of hemp-derived CBD products that are third-party tested to ensure quality and purity. Ohio
State championship. We're back bottom of the 5th. There's J.T. Thompson back on the hill. Big Red starts out with a curveball for a strike. Beautiful first pitch to Will Early, who struck out in single.
Doing a nice job behind the dish tonight with a base hit, too.
That's me around a second. Next pitch popped up. Fleming, who's now coming in the game at third base, makes a catch for out number 1. For Big Red, just a few small changes. Fleming will go into third. Sutton will now DH for him. And then Blackburn and Gresko will come out of the game. Medley will go to second. Pierce goes to right. What was that, a foul ball? Yeah, first pitch. I was looking down and trying to write these
fouled off.
changes in. Thank you.
Check swing on it.
Thank you, Coach.
You got it.
Trying to get these changes in. Pierce will go in the left for Gresko. They'll still hit. As we said, once again, Big Red bats 11 in this independent league.
I'm sorry I missed that, Jenks. I was texting Jag. He just hit one in the woods on 15 down there at Presswick.
I don't believe you, Ray. Jenks never hits them in the woods.
He hits him over the woods. Yeah, he always finds it. You're right.
Nice pitch on the outside.
You're right,
corner,
Danny.
2-2.
He always finds it. Here it is.
Ask him, has he been in the ball yet down there? 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to shortstop Westlake. Takes a nice hop to him on the first. Ellis makes a catch out number 2. Okay, yes, tomorrow, folks, we'll be back in action here on Ohio Valley Sports Online. It'll be St. Clair's Watch Steubenville Big Red at 6 o'clock as Coach Sack and our man Steve Dale will be calling that game. I won't be able to make it in time from work. May come after.
Oh, Danny will hold it up for you, man. He don't want me in charge.
Oh, yeah.
Danny will hold the game up.
Oh, no.
We'll
Next
put on a
pitch by
performance.
Thompson, 0-2. That may come after. I think about 6:20. That's fine. Because you know I like to talk. 0-2 pitch. Fly it out to right. Coming on is Francis coming in and makes the catch. So quick inning there for Thompson. 3 up and 3 down. After 5 complete. Toronto 4, Steubenville 2.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they often charge less for loans and pay more for savings than other types of financial institutions. Softite is convenient. They're also a not-for-profit institution. All income, after meeting expenses and reserve needs, is distributed to you, the members, in the form of dividends on savings, competitive loan rates, and improved services. Softites give members a chance to participate in decision-making, something that no other financial institution offers. At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are family.
Clancy Printing, Apparel, and Clothing is located at 263 Main Street in Wintersville. They do screen printing and embroidery, signs and banners. Visit their showroom to see all the latest styles and custom printing. Get your logo or company slogan printed or embroidered on your shirts, hats, jackets, you name it. Clancy Printing is a perfect choice for business promotion, parties, reunions, or any special occasion. Give them a call at 275-4070 or stop by today.
Looking for help with your financial needs? Deanna Ball & Company has a full staff of certified CPAs that have been serving you since 1949. No matter how big or small, get the personalized professional service and senior management involvement that you deserve. Call us today.
In the past 73 years, stores have come and gone. One remains, the first family of furniture, Hauser Furniture. We are rooted in our community and continue to offer quality furniture. We're honest, hardworking, and dependable with unmatched selection, service, and pricing.
Thanks a lot for following us at Ohio Valley Sports Online. Why not visit our webpage at ohiovalleysportsonline.com. It's the way to go for sports fans around the globe to follow your favorite local sports teams.
We're back to start the top of the 6th. J.D. Ellis leads off. First pitch outside. Caleb Laser still in the game for the Red Knights. He's only given up 4 hits, and it's a nice job. And we talked about it earlier. It's nice to see pitching go deep, playing so many games in so little time. It's, very key. And they're on a pitch count also as per the Ohio High School Athletic Association rules.
Is it?
Yes. Billy did tell me that. 1-1 count. Pitch to Ellis. Stays up high, 2-1.
Is there any other special rules for this, Jace?
Not that I know of, Coach, to be honest with you. I know, but other than you can bat, as many, they let them bat who they want to bat. 2-1 pitch to Ellis. Fastball. Popped up over towards the right side, giving chase to Silverthorns. And he's not going to make the catch, battling the sun there. You know what Coach Mo would say on that, don't you, Coach Sack?
How was Coach Mo?
He's doing good. Coach Mo would tell you it's been there a million years. You better get used to it. That's his dad, not Matt Morrison. His dad. He coached us. Yeah, he told us it's been a million years. You better get used to it. He had some great one-liners.
He sure did.
See our man Jimmy Mack down there too.
Where's Jimmy Mack?
He's down there. My brother, or Lucky Jones, with Big Bill Ellis down the right field line. Ellis, chopper to third. Fielded by Walter on the Silverthorn at first for out number 1. And you touched on this earlier. Every inning except for one, he has done a great job of getting that first out. That's huge. Coach Mo told me one time we're practicing at PH, and he's hitting to the outfielders, and he would, if we scooted back, he'd hit it in front of you, make you run up. So we started scooting up. He started hitting them over our head. So we're in center. First pitch on the outside corner for a strike to Medley. So we're in center facing right field, over by the old basketball court, that big yellow house. And next pitch, fly ball in the shallow center. Actually, second baseman Medley going out to make the catch for out number 2. So I remember saying, telling Jimmy Barron, so watch this. So he hit one. I went back and got it, and I threw it as far as I could over the fence, over the basketball court, over by that house. And he throws a bat down. He goes, "That's it. You got $1 million arm and a nickel brain." So every time I see him, I still got that nickel brain, Coach.
He was always good for laughs, man. There you go.
Pitch to Pierce.
That's a
nice
picture
play
right
by
there.
second baseman Medley coming up, taking the in-between hop to throw out Pierce for out number 3. So quickly through 6. 1, 2, 3. After 6 innings, Toronto 4, Big Red 2. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Visit the Spot Bar, South 4th Street in downtown Steubenville. Enjoy live bands on the deck. A great place to meet friends. The Spot Bar is the home of the annual Dean Martin Festival. The Spot Bar. Who wouldn't want to enjoy live entertainment at a good price? They have everything you could want. Beverage, laughter, and just a plain old good time. Stop down and see for yourself. The Spot Bar in Steubenville, Ohio.
Want to become a sponsor of this online sports broadcast? It's easy. Look us up on Facebook under Ohio Valley Sports Online. Drop us a message right on our wall or shoot us an email. More bang for your buck. Why? Because it's not radio. It's an online internet sports broadcast with unlimited and endless potential for you. Why settle for less when you can advertise with the best? Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Back for the bottom of the 6th. As JT Thompson also still on the hill for Big Red. He'll face Max Silverthorne, Caleb Lazier, and Logan Sloan with Evan Walter in the hole. Thompson's first pitch inside, ball 1. And, we talked about Lazier starting ahead, and, it's the first time all year I've seen JT struggle a little bit with his first pitch most of the night. But he's still bringing the heat as he wasn't able to catch it with that fastball.
He scattered 6 hits. They got him good in the 3rd inning, I believe. But for the most part, he's been around the plate. There's Jimmy Wilson, one of the great ones. A little bit, always an overweight point guard.
1-2 pitch jammed him inside, but he tried to hold back, but he went around swinging for a 1-2 count.
Where you going, Roll?
I told you he works. 2-2 pitch here, foul. 2-2 count. Pitch fouled off. Hanging in there is Silverthorne, who so far struck out and singled.
How's Mello doing, Jimmy? Did you see my Bubba hitting the ball? I know, Mello's a big boy.
And Silverthorne goes down on strikes there. And that'll be 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th strikeout for Thompson, bringing up pitcher Caleb Lazier, who singled and grounded out to the shortstop. First pitch, a little bit finding center. Edwards coming in, and he'll make the catch.
Got a good jump on that, Highcomb. Highcomb got a good jump on that ball.
Yes, he did, because I didn't think he was going to get to it off the bat, as that was in the, we call it, Bermuda Triangle between short, second, and center. But Edwards read it very well, come in, fighting the sun to make the catch for out number 2.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Logan Sloan struck out and sacrificed, laid down a beautiful sacrifice bunt 2 innings ago. First pitch fouled back.
You still got a little bit of velocity out there.
Yeah, Thompson, like I said, he'll be a junior. His sophomore season cut short because of COVID, but he's going to be a good young player. And look at this one. Coach Perkins is in there somewhere. Matt Morrison's in there. Pitch on the outside corner, grounded to short. Westlake coming up. Sloan on his way to first. Westlake off the bat, and Mark said J.D. Ellis missed the tag. There, so Sloan will be. So it looked like he got him on the backside, but.
Well, the ball beat the runner, that's for sure, so he had to miss the tag.
So we're going to have to give an error to shortstop on that one. I gave him that E6. Steve, what'd you see there?
I'll be honest with you. I thought he got him. Yeah, but that's
yeah.
tough to see with
That's
the
a tough
umpire's
call
team
once again
picture there
from
again.
behind the plate,
You know,
yeah.
back to the same thing. One guy out there, you can't see everything, can't see every angle.
Yeah, all you can do is the best you can. When you have umpired, and you just do the best
Association must not have enough umpires on to give 2 a game, right?
you can. There goes Sloan. Pitch out. Ball thrown down. No, but not the. No, he didn't get the second time. That ball bounces off. Sloan's going to take off to third. There goes the throw to third, and it's not going to be in time as he slides into third.
No, I'm serious. Is that the reason, Jason, or is it financial?
I think it's financial. Yeah, there it is. I think it, yeah, because I don't know who actually pays the umpires here, you know, because it's an independent league. You know, a home team pays. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not. I don't know if it's coming from the school and their budget. Is it coming? This pitch over the.
Nice hit.
In the gap over the shortstop head. Edwards rounds it. Keep holding for a single, but a nice piece of running and a nice piece of hitting.
That's a hit in any league.
As Walter. Now his third hit of the night, leading to the 5th Red Knight run. It's now 5-2. And he's got 3 hits, 2 stolen bases, so I'll be looking for him to run here.
Big hit for the big run. Big run for Toronto. Give him a little cushion here.
And once again, it goes back to, you know, just the little things. We probably scored from second on the stolen base. You know, probably, but just, you know, on third, there's no doubt that he's going to score. Thompson over to first. Back in first easy as Walter is, you know, they know he's a threat to run. Like I said, he's got 2 stolen bases already. Pitch from Thompson, grounded to short. On to first, and he just gets him. As that's Medley in second base making the play. So after 6 complete, Toronto Red Knights 5, Steubenville 2. We'll be back after this.
Marcino Enterprises is your complete auto and truck repair center. Marcino Enterprises also offers towing, tires, and vehicle undercoating. You can visit Marcino Enterprises at their new location across from the Winter Drive-In on 43 for 24/7 roadside assistance. Save this number in your phone right now, 740-282-8880. That's an easy number, 740-282-8880. Marcino Enterprises does it all. Towing, tires, repair, and vehicle undercoating.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
Back here for top of the 7th, Big Red last at bats. They're at the top of the order, Johnny Westlake, Zach Smith, and J.T. Thompson. And Caleb Lazier sits strong, looking to close it out here in the 7th. And Dan, I don't want to jinx this. Last time we were here, the game started at like 6:50. We didn't get out here till 10. It's 8-19 right now. First pitch, just like the first six innings. Strike starting out first, top of the seventh.
I really like this Lazier's work so far, I'll tell you.
You say he's going to be a junior or a senior? Another nice pitch. Quickly 0-2. Pitch, he sets up outside, and nice block once again by Will Early. One I can't say enough about the job he's done. One, two, outside corner. Westlake goes with it, fouls it off to right field.
Top of the order for Big Red here. Down 3 in the last inning.
2-2 count, or 1-2 to Westlake. One, two, sets up once again on the outside corner. Fastball. Westlake, once again, nice job of staying alive. He takes the pitch to right field. And Lazier's hitting his spots. He set up on the outside corner. The pitch was there. Johnny's still battling. Ryan Match is down in the Red Knight bullpen warming up just in case. 1-2. Curveball up the middle. Nice job by Lazier. Picks it up and on to first to Silverthorne.
Big first out. Big first out. Fields this position well.
Yes, and that was hit. It was up the middle, but wasn't that hard to where if he gets past him with Johnny's speed, it would have been a tough time getting him. Bring up Zach Francis, who struck out and walked in his 2 at-bats. First pitch curveball in the dirt. Nice crowd once again on hand here at the Red Knight Complex. One 0 pitch in the dirt, 2-0. Caleb asking for another ball from umpire Mark Farrell. Jimmy, have you done any of these games? I think Big Red plays that Jefferson County Elite team one of these games coming up. Inside corner, called by Farrell. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lazier's pitch, fastball up high, 3-1.
Hitters count right here.
Yes, it is. And that's what you're looking for, something here. If you're down by 3 runs, you want to get on. So you're still looking for that fastball down the middle. And there it is, nice piece of hitting. And that ball stays, just foul. Just foul. Good call by Coach Farrell. I'm going to count full now. Is that ball just foul? I thought it was going to stay fair. As Lazier still battling. 3-2 pitch. Curveball fouled off. Nice job of Zach Smith hanging in there.
Little bender inside.
And I always like when a pitcher had enough heart to, 3-2, I'm going. There's my man Mello.
Where's the Mello?
3-2 count. Lazier's pitch. Fastball, strike 3. Swinging. And Smith goes down for the second time today. Lazier's second strikeout, both of them being Zach Smith. So
Mello.
Big Red down to their last out, and JT Thompson. See if we can work some 2-out magic.
I think it's going to be tough to beat Lazier at this point.
There's a pitch, ground ball, second base. Up just underneath the glove of second base.
2-out hit. 2-out hit.
Reeves got over there just in time, but just underneath his glove. So Big Red's still alive as Thompson comes up with Big Red's 5th hit of the game. His second. Bring up Kason Sutton, who's flew out to right, and he singled himself back in the 4th. So let's see if we can keep this thing alive.
How old is Mello?
Excuse me, man.
Easy, Jenks. You all right, buddy?
Oh, yeah. Laser first pitch. Sutton hammers one to right center. Line drive, or right field, excuse me. Thompson will stop at second. So, tying run coming to the plate with 2 outs, and Kai Fleming. Sutton's second hit of the game.
Well, Big Red don't want to go down easy. A 2-out lightning here. Uh-oh. Coaches to the mound.
Coach is out to Coach Reeves. Out to talk to Caleb Blaze. You want to keep it here, Dan? Or it's not a pitching change. He's just talking to him.
Coach Banks coming in to talk to the hitter, Fleming.
Fleming walked his first time up and then hit a sharp ball up the middle a second time up, but the shortstop had him played perfect. And once again, you see the shortstop moving closer to second baseman playing up the middle also. So if they throw outside to Fleming, it'd be a nice, there's a hole between first and second. First pitch, outside corner, first strike. As Laser is still hitting his spots, Coach. You talked about it earlier. Early setup on the corner.
Done a
and he
nice
put it
job, man. Not overpowering, but boy, he's location.
0-1 count. Here's a pitch. Fastball outside early, goes out and gets it, keeps it. Once again, huge job here because if that gets by him, it takes the force out away. You've got 2 runners in scoring position. And Fleming swings a good bat, Coach. Safe leads off the bags here. Don't want to get picked off with 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Once again, blocked up by early. 2-1. Outfield playing straight away, not too deep. And I will say this, Kai does have enough power to get a hold on one over their heads. 2-1 pitch. Fastball flying up the middle, but once again played perfectly while the shortstop Brewer steps on the second. And that'll do it, folks. Final score, Toronto 5, Big Red 2. We'll be right back with your wrap-up after this.
Bert's Hot Dog Shop. Here's the who, what, where, when, and why about Bert's.
Where?
Route 18, just outside Burgettstown.
When?
When you want the very best hot dog you've ever tasted.
Why?
Because it's Bert's passion to create the best hot dog, to create fresh homemade chili sauce for your chili dog each and every day.
How?
Oh, that's simple. It's a foot long with or without chili. It's a hot dog with or without the fixins. It's how you love your hot dog. Bert knows. Bert knows how. Bert knows hot dogs. Route 18. See you there, dog.
Be who you want to be at EGCC. Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC. EGCC. EGCC.
Be who you want to be.
Be who you want
at
to be.
EGCC.
EGCC.
I gotta love the fall. Cooler air, golden leaves, birds singing. Unfortunately, the fall also brings uninvited guests like mice and other rodents. I got no love for them. Fortunately, my pest specialist, JC Pest Control, is such a welcome sight. They take care of all the uninvited guests of fall. You need to call JC Pest Control to rid the rodents of fall. 740-381-5928. That's 740-381-5928. JC Pest Control. They rid the pests big and small.
We're back here at Red Knight Complex, where tonight Toronto Red Knights come out victorious over the Steubenville Big Red 5-2 for the Big Red. They scored 2 runs on 6 hits, 6 men left on base. They committed 2 errors. And for the Red Knights, 5 runs, 7 hits, 6 men left on base, and only 1 error. Excellent pitching by both pitchers, especially Caleb Laser. Excellent defense by Red Knights, only committing 1 error, which is a throwing error, pulling the runner off the bag. So no missed balls. So just their best, to me, all-around complete game of the year. Coach, thanks for joining in.
Well, I'll tell you, Jason, I got to echo those comments on the pitching. I mean, Big Red's pitcher was still good enough to win most games, but their error hurt them.
Yes,
their error hurt them. That was a big error they had in that big 3-run inning, and that was the difference, I think. Lazier was steady throughout, and I enjoyed myself. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for filling in for Jags. And Jags, it's going to be hard for you to beat. We started at 7. It's 8:30. Tomorrow night, folks, join us on Ohio Valley Sports Online once again from Murphy Field, where you'll have Coach Sokoch on the play-by-play, Coach Daly doing the color commentating. I may join in, with the mic in the field for Steubenville Big Red hosting St. Clairsville Red Knights. Thanks to Kobe Harris for all your help joining in tonight. Tonight's game brought to you by AT&T on Sunset, Naples Spaghetti House, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Apollo Restoration, Burt's Hot Dogs, Spuds Parkview Inn, Target Shop, National Colloid Company, Village Sleepwear, IBW Local 246, Deanna Ball & Company, Ace Optical, Valley Converting, Transmart USA, Capital Recovery, TS Electric, Rehab Plus on Sunset, JC Pest Control, Marcino Enterprises, Testa Machine Company, Steubenville Bakery, Soft Tight Federal Credit Union, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Steve's Fish and Chips. You have to try the fried pickles, folks. Fort Steuben Maintenance, Thomas Auto Centers, Bennigan's, Lanza Villa Royale, Everhart Bow, Economy Lawn Care, Ohio Motor Group, EGCC, be who you want to be, Hauser Furniture and Gianna Moore's Pizza. For Coach Ray Sokoch, Coach Steve Daly, Jason Jenkins, myself, and the man that makes it happen, Dan Vogel. Thanks for listening, turning in. Good night, and join us tomorrow, folks. Have a good evening.